This is the Yoges VR golf club handle, and I really think you're gonna like it. Let me tell you why. All right, so before I get into any of this, I just wanted to do full disclosure. I'm not getting paid to do this video at all. They did send me this to make a review, but I am free to say whatever I want about it. If it's a piece of crap, I'm gonna tell you that it is. But you know, I've been working with this for a little bit. It's not a piece of crap. It's about half price of any of the main ones out there. And I got some good things to say about it. Okay, it's half price, so yeah, it's obviously a little bit plasticky here. But it's not going anywhere. I've been swinging this thing around for days, and it's totally fine. And the best thing about it, it's telescoping, so you can make it as long or as short as you want. And they even have like a stop sign right here, so you know where to stop. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I like for it to be as long as possible. Screw it down tight, bam, ready to go. That's not going anywhere. And I like this 90-degree version. I've got other ones that are not 90 degrees. This is the old school Deadeye. Look at this. Remember the straps that we used to put around the Halo? Old school. Don't need it. I've also got one of the top of the line kind of like straight up and down ones, you know, but this is gonna have the controller, like I said, straight up and down. Here, we're at a 90-degree angle, and I'm gonna show you the difference. Oh, hey buddy. So first off, how do you get these things on? Now, I'm actually gonna use the Quest Pro controllers because they're better and they work. So it's very simple, okay? And it's black, so I'm gonna put it on my shirt. All you're gonna do is feed it through, put it in here, and then I'll show you the next part. So all I'm doing right now is feeding it through. Super simple, okay? Now, you got the strap coming through. So what you'll see now is there's like a hook right here, and I'm gonna take the loop at the end of the string, and I'm just gonna hook it on, okay? That's first thing. Now that it's hooked on, this piece right here, you just start turning it. That thing is wound tight, and you'll see, I hope you can see it, but it's totally tight on the hook, and now that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere, right? So how confident am I? I got a TV over here. If this thing comes out, it's gonna smash my 55-inch TV. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But let's strap on the headset and see what happens here. All right, so the first thing is a little bit weird about using these 90-degree clubs is that when you go to actually like use the controller, you'll notice you kind of have to like get used to where to put the club. I put it up on my front shoulder like this, and then I can kind of just point wherever I want. So let's check this out. You'll see I've got the club up against my shoulder, and now I'm able to kind of point and navigate to whatever I want to do. Very cool. I want to go into Golf Plus. That's what we're going to see today. That's what I'm going to show you. So let's do it. All right. So here I am on the tee, and this is what it looks like when I hold the club out. That's not going to work. We're at a 90-degree. We got a problem. So we got to set this thing up, and that's what we're going to do right now. All right. First thing you want to do is hit B, and then go over to the settings up in the corner, and we're going to go to controls. So when you get in here, you have to tell it kind of which one to use, and it doesn't have the Yoges as like an official one, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're just going to say create custom. All right, so I'm going to make it so that the club is out in front of me, and then I'm going to hold the grip button. Now, I want this to feel how it's going to feel. So I'm looking down, and I'm lining up the edge of the club and the edge of the club, what I'm seeing like right here. So I'm kind of like looking through the nose a little bit. It takes a little bit of practice, but this is about the distance that I want the club to be. And then I want it to be, I'm going to release the grip right when it's at the right angle of the club face. So you see, if I did it like this, it wouldn't be good. The club face is kind of over there, so I'm going about here. It's the right distance. Yep. Checking it. This is where I want to be. And I let go. Now, how does that feel? Whoa, that feels pretty good. And I look down, and if I look through my nose, the virtual stick, like the virtual shaft, lines up perfectly with what I'm looking at. And so does the distance of where it ends. So I feel pretty good about this. Now, all I have to do to lock it in is click the trigger, and then I'm good to go. So anytime I need to navigate, I just throw it up on my shoulder. I'm just like, all right, cool, I'm set. I'm ready to play some golf, man. Let's do it. How easy was that? That was like 2 clicks. Again, I'm going to go through it and show you how simple that was. Controls, custom, set it up where you want it to be, and hit the trigger when you feel right. All right? So let's go and actually play a couple holes and just have some fun with it. All right, everybody's clear. Dogs out of the way. Yes, sir. Let's give it a hack. We're at East Lake. And now everything is facing, the reason that people like 90-degree clubs is because everything, all the sensors are facing up towards, you know, your sensors on the headset. So you should be able to get a real good reading, but I use the Quest Pro controllers, which give you even better. Ooh. Ooh. A little bit of a draw. And the nice thing about this is now the controller is just like right in front of you. So I just hit trigger. It's very simple to kind of navigate through the game when it's like this. I'm still getting used to the club. It's very different than having a straight up and down setting. So I'm not great with this thing yet, but I'm just showing you the durability of it and the fact that you can take full hacks, absolutely. I seem to have a little bit of a fade with this. I think I'm not trusting it and I'm not committing to throwing my hands, but that's actually okay because where this thing really shines is around the greens. Like if I had my perfect world, to be honest with you, just so you know that I'm not giving you some BS review, I would have a straight up and down club for driver and my irons. And then as soon as I got 80 yards and within, I would switch over to a 90-degree club because there's just no like this feels real to me. Like I can feel the club head down at the bottom having weight to it. And you just don't get that when you have a straight up and down club. You just don't. I've been using it for 2 years now, straight up and down. So what ends up happening is when I'm chipping and when I'm putting, that's really when you need to feel that fine pendulum swing. You need the weight of the club. Otherwise, you're just kind of like pushing with your left arm. And we all know that's not how you do it. You're going to have a terrible swing. So I really find that around the greens, and especially putting, this 90-degree style attachment, woo, baby! It's good. And this one, Yoges, oh baby, it's half the price. Let's go. All right, so 39 yards out. Let's go take a look at where we are. I'm gonna do this and see. We need to land it like right on the front end of the green. So that's gonna be like 39 up 5. I need to hit this like 38. And the way that you do that, just so that you see like why the feel is so important, is 38 means, well, okay, a full swing would be here. So a half swing would be here. So this is 50%. 38 needs to be like here, right? So I need to be able to feel it stop, and then you just can't do that without feeling the club head. So let's go 38 and see what happens, and really feel the weight of the club head down there. Yeah. I'd say that works pretty well. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, 80 yards and in, this thing is money. And I'm going to figure it out with my driver and my irons as well. But I'm just telling you, there's something about this 90-degree attachment that really allows you to feel the weight of the club head down at the bottom. So let's line this up. Dead straight, up 3, okay? Just going to pick a line right here. Pick a little spot. Aim for it. See what happens. Why am I not... Why is the pin in? Get out of here, pin. Go away. Yeah, man. What are we doing? Where's my spot? There it is. Boop. Let's rock. Let's rock. Can you do it? I'm telling you, man. This thing... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's just great around the greens. All right? I really think you're going to like it. Give it a try. I've got a link for you down below. If you do choose that link, it's going to help my channel out just a little bit. You know, I get probably, what, 10 cents for every one that you guys buy. But that's it. I'm not getting paid to shill this to you guys at all. They sent it to me to make a review. I like it. I feel better than I've ever felt around the greens. And if you've ever played golf, you know, you drive for show, but man, you putt for dough, dude. If you really want to have good scores, you've got to be able to do it around the greens. And this attachment so far has been the best one out of the 3 or 4 that I've owned that I've ever been able to use around the greens. So with that being said, go ahead and grab you one. It's called Yoges. The Yoges VR attachment. You're going to love it. It's sturdy. It's durable. This is a Quest Pro controller that is totally fine ripping around with. Have fun with it. If you have any questions at all, hit me up in the comments. I'm excited to talk with all of you about your new golf club.